This is my third try to start this thing. I just keep tangling at my tongue and going places I don't know where I'm going. I'm Barbara. Welcome. It's early in the morning. I did remember to take my cod liver oil though. It's Wednesday, September 2nd, but it's earlier than normal because the cleaning service is coming today. And the house is ready. The house looks pretty good. I told Dennis last night, geez, if we did this, I could probably clean this. I mean, it would take me 2 days, but I could. I mean, because it's straight now. You can actually dust. I know how privileged I am to be able to have someone come and clean my house. I really do. I really do. And I am very grateful that they're coming. My knee is feeling okay. And I don't remember if I told you that I remembered to take my cod liver oil, but I did. It was on top of the fridge. We've got construction noises. We have a pipeline not very far from us, a quarter of a mile, not even. And it goes down the hill behind us, and behind us is down a hill. There's a road, there's a farm, very small horse farm, and then it's not a horse farm. It's a farm that has horses. It's not even a farm. It's a land with a big yard that has horses in it, and then a creek. And then, civilization kind of starts after that. Not that we don't have houses all up and down our street, we do. But anyway, the pipeline goes down and crosses that creek. And they've been doing some construction on the other side of the creek, which is not easy access at all. And so they built a bridge to get their heavy equipment to the other side of the creek. And now they're taking the bridge out because they don't want a bridge over to the pipeline for just any old buddy. So they're making noise. It is not beautiful outside. It was raining earlier. It's wet. I had to dry my chair. But I think it's going to work better to have the dogs outside. According to Dennis's phone, the keeper of all knowledge, it's not going to rain again until noon, and I'm hoping that will be enough. The ladies are coming at 9. If it starts raining, they usually start upstairs, so I can take the dogs up into my room with me if it starts to rain and they're not done yet. But I'm hoping that's enough time. So anyway, I am a little bit proud of myself. I was able to straighten up everything. Dennis did help, and did not add any new things permanently to the dining room, which is where we have starting to use it as a storage room, and so they don't clean in there at all. And the last 20 minutes of I gotta get this done often ends up with me just putting stuff in the dining room. Well, there's no place really to put it anymore. The table's completely covered. And but I didn't do that. The only things I put in there were the 3 other whips that I'm currently working on that I'm not currently working on today. So they will come out of there immediately. So I did not add to the mess in the dining room in the course of cleaning up this time. So that's good. I mean, that's progress. That's actual, almost kind of like progress. Not really. It's not really progress. But it's a good thing. So it's also not a great day to open up. I mean, the whole plan was that we would open up the house and air it out after all these strangers are in our house. Because it's the air that we have to worry about, not the fact that they cleaned and touched things. So presumably Dennis house. When he comes down, he'll put the fan in the window in the kitchen and blow the air out. We'll open the windows in the dining room, and we will get some air circulating, and that will make us feel more comfortable having people in the house. One of these days I'm going to start baby steps, but I'm going to start working a little bit in the dining room. I do have, you know, I have a lot of big project bags, which I was having trouble finding, but I did clear out one old packet, one old project, which was the girls' sweaters. I clear it out. I put it in the bin and Dennis took it up. I didn't empty the bin. The bin is in my craft room, which is basically all my craft stuff that goes upstairs that has never made it back upstairs. So I'm gonna have to empty that bin. It's mostly craft stuff. But I emptied that. I had that bag, and so I put my Material Girl in the bag. This is the Fat Squirrel bag. I didn't want to put it in the bag Cody sent me because I wanted to keep that nice to show on my podcast, which I'm gonna do, should be soon, do another podcast. Oh, I have to send Deb her package. I didn't send you packages, Deb, I'm sorry. But I will. Debbie, I promise. I have heard from some people, 2 people had breakage on their stitch markers, but several people didn't, so that, you know, so it was a semi-successful try. Danielle, who was supposed to be my test person, hasn't got her. She says, I think it's coming by Pony Express, which made me laugh. So I sent her 2 packages. One package had flowers in it, so I'll be curious to see if the flowers went. It could be the flowers were too fat, and so now it's like in postage hell, because it won't go through the thing, and I maybe didn't pay enough postage on it. I don't know. But anyway, I was glad to hear that some people got, for some people their stitch markers arrived okay. I felt bad that some of them didn't. It was a proof of concept. I'll see. So anyway, oh, I had good mail. I had 2 packages yesterday. My mohair came, but I had another package, and Dennis says, oh, you have another package, and I said, what is it? You know, I didn't order anything. He said, needle in a haystack. I said, needle in a haystack? What the heck? Oh, Needle in the Haystack is that little shop in California where I was worried if they had my stuff, I was going to call them yesterday, which I didn't do. My package came. So I told you about the Samoan Dragons cross stitch pattern that I had ordered because I wanted to do so it's a big kind of sampler looking cross stitch. It's got dragons and such, but it's all out of one color. And the color is poinsettia. And this is silk. This is Gloriana, hand-dyed ribbons and threads for fine needlework. And it's silk. You can, there you go. I hear rain, but I don't feel rain. So it must be tree drip. Except it's not. All right, we're gonna have to set the girls up in my room. I'm gonna have to go de-junk my room. Isn't that beautiful? So I have the threads. It's starting to rain. I have the threads, the floss for my Samoa Dragons, but I don't have the pattern yet. So that's been over a week since I ordered it. They're mailing it. It's not electronic. So I was very excited to see that, but I got my, all right, I'm gonna have to go in. Well, I don't have to talk forever, but let me show you quick before oh, and I did my other sleeve. I had time to do my other sleeve. I was focused, man. I was focused. So here's my sweater. My 2 sleeves. It looks a little pink. There we go. It looks a little pinker because my umbrella is red. There it is. With 2 sleeves. And here's the mohair. Now the mohair is much finer than I expected. They called it, it was in the fingering. Isn't that pretty? So that's what's going on the bottom of this. They called it fingering, and maybe it knits up like fingering because of the fuzz. I'm not sure. It's 50 grams for the 435 yards. I didn't have any trouble winding it, which I wasn't sure that would be the case. This is how much. It's starting to rain, sweetie. This is how much I have left, plus a tiny little ball that I untangled. So I'm soon going to be starting to fade in the mohair. Hey, pup. There's this Maisie sighting. Hey, puppy. But I've only done about 4 inches from this. This is the bottom of the sleeve to the bottom of the. So it's not even 4 inches, 3 inches, maybe not even 3 inches. So I'm gonna have a lot more mohair at the bottom than I was kind of picturing. And the mohair is going to be thinner, so I could be wrong about this being a 3-season sweater. And if I'm wrong about it being a 3-season sweater, then I could have shorter sleeves. But I do like the sleeves the way they are. So I think I'm just going to keep going the way I'm going, and I'm going to see. We're on an adventure, but I have enjoyed every minute of knitting this sweater, I have to say. And I am knitting the Material Girl. By Chelsea Yarns. Okay, well, it was only a few drops of rain. So I guess I don't have to rush away. We shall see. And I guess that's it. My earrings, I feel like I might have worn these before, but I'm not sure. Oops, and I hear a car. Of course, that could be Dennis putting our insurance cards in our car, because I don't know what time it is. These are my earrings. They're silver. Like lilies, gorgeous lilies. So that was fun. I thought I could have seen a car if it came, so maybe not. So I will go and get organized and figure out what's happening today. So I'll say goodbye. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're well. I hope things go well for you today, and that everyone is healthy and happy. And I will see you tomorrow. So stay safe and stay sane.